Walking the halls of the Shiley Marcos School of Engineering at the University of San Diego, there are a few inspirational messages on the white walls, but as you walk into Dr. Rhonda Hartley's colorful office,
come on in.
You immediately feel like you got this.
Bonnie, we got to keep the kids motivated and inspired because you know what? It's all going to work itself out in the end because it will.
That will is what Dr. Hartley helps students see before they enter the workforce. She's the Assistant Dean of Student Engagement and Inclusive Excellence at USD and wants students to recognize their skills outside of the classroom.
You are not just your major. You are a whole person with a whole lot of skills and gifts and abilities that any employer would value. And so your major and your degree complement who you already are.
She calls it cultural capital and knows a thing or two about it. She got a PhD studying social assets and coaches soon-to-be graduates to see that wealth isn't just about money.
We all have it. Everyone has cultural capital.
She says that you can channel your familial capital, whether you had a positive upbringing or you faced adversity. How you navigated those experiences can make you stand out with a potential employer.
That's how I see my job, is to pour into these students and to make sure they know they are needed in the workplace, regardless of background, hardships, all of that. You are enough and you are needed in the world of work. It's just the truth.
Hartley says as graduates of any background prepare to enter the workforce, the wealth students earn is when they recognize their source of capital.
We are all wealthy. We all hold capital, every single one of us. It's just a matter of how you choose to see it, talk about it, write about it. And if you don't know how to do that, you can come talk to Rhonda.
Rhonda is that pep talk that we need in our life. Once I have this story posted to CBS8.com, I will have her entire interview embedded in this story. I also want to add that she says that you can look to your friends or colleagues and peers and ask, what makes me? Why would someone want to choose me to be on their team and why they wouldn't? She says both of them can contribute to our cultural capital. Marcella.
I love that. That's such a great idea, Abby. Ask the people that know you best to tell you about your wonderful qualities. For many entering the workforce, it is about networking. What did you ask Dr. Hartley about that, tapping into your network?
Well, Marcella, she says, first, we need to make sure that our social media employment sites like LinkedIn are up to date. And she said, don't be afraid to reach out to those that are in our network, including alums from our college. She says, we were all there at one point in our lives and we were anxious to graduate and enter the workforce. And we all may have a great piece of advice. So please do not hesitate to reach out to those in your network. You never know what job you'll find and what kind of advice you can take when you're working with others.
You hear it all the time. You just need one connection to lead to so many opportunities. Thanks so much, Abby.
That's really good information, really good advice.
It is, and it's exciting.
Very exciting. And people do like to help each other, right?
They do,
They
yes.
do. It's a special